Welcome, everybody. If you can all find a seat. If you can all find a seat, please. We're about to begin. So in your pages, in your folder on the pages, on the first page, you'll find a list on the page of our key investment principles. These are Cowan's rules of venture capital. Very important.
They're not here.
Andrew. I'm sorry, maybe we could go around and introduce ourselves. That was Andrew, our details guy. I'm Rhodes.
I think this is perhaps an opportune moment for us to recapture our intent. I find that nothing fully activates my team like a warm morning Chi drink. This Chi is an especially invigorating blend of tapioca mushroom protein and macerated almond hearts. Its earthy, perplexing finish is courtesy of the Tibetan hornet fungus and fermented taint resin. It's going to give you a powerful brain and endocrine boost. Fantastic for cold days or new beginnings. Oh, and in the center of the table, there are Quinton shots and lipospheric vitamin B complex packets, if anyone needs a little extra mineralization.
Thank you, Zephyr. That is good Chi.
Yeah, Michael, thank you. So, welcome. Today we're going to talk about how we can share with you our best practices of venture capital so we can work together here. And I'm going to start with what we call around here Cowan's rule of venture capital, okay? And it breaks down every startup opportunity into 5 elements: people, market, network, data, culture. PMDNC, or as we like to say around here, PuMDiNC. Sounds a little funny, I know, but it makes it easy to remember. PuMDiNC.
Very useful. Very useful, thank you. Building on exactly that, I want to remind us of the one rule of venture capital, which is that there are no more rules of venture capital.
From our studios in New York City, this is Hobie Hill.
David, business analysts have been kind of shocked by the terms of this partnership. You and Bessemer, by extension, have ceded unprecedented amount of control to Michael.
Well, if you look at the contracts and the documents, sure, we don't have any control or any rights, or really any economic benefit. But you have to look at multiple planes of ROI here and alternate dimensions of truth.
Look, it's now about vision and about a shared vision. And no other firm is as focused on vision as we are. And no other firm is as focused on articulating an extremely bold vision as we are, which is just as important as having the vision itself.
How would you describe that vision?
Well, I describe it very well, very articulately.
And how is it bold?
Well, it's bold both in its features as well as a whole.
Interesting. And David, how do you feel about this boldness?
Oh, he loves it.
Today, though, I think that'll be important. It could go late. We just want to be pretty flexible with that and see how it rolls. And then, oh, hey, David. Congrats on the Fairtech stuff. Big news. Nice to have it out there.
Oh, yeah, thanks.
It seems like everyone's talking about it, even the partnership.
What are the partners saying?
Oh, just, the boldness, the vision, even the terms, that stuff.
Good. So what are you guys doing for a holiday? Kona, Aspen? You guys have a plan?
Sorry, which holiday?
Yeah.
Why are we here? Why are you here? If you need the answer to that question, I want you to look in a mirror, take a selfie, because it's about you. It's certainly not about me, and we know it's not about David. Sometimes I'm quoted saying about myself, on the topic of myself and innovation, that great is hard, global is impossible, and guru is unthinkable. So what are we aiming to do here? We're aiming to do the guru unthinkable thing when it comes to venture disruption. So what happens in unthinkable venture? What happens? Unthinkable things, unthinkable, unspeakably terrible things happen to your body and your brain because you're working 22 hours a day. And so now is the time to embrace the fact that your spirit will be unthinkably broken. Your body will be unthinkably broken. Your marriage will be unthinkably and irreparably broken, and that is okay. Because when you are at the end of your rope, when you think you're at the end of the rope, just take out that selfie, you pop out that selfie, and you realize you have been doing this to yourself. You're welcome.
You approach Michael, says he's in. What's on your mind? What are you thinking? What's going through your head?
We're back. I'm back. I'd been Michael's partner, and now I'm his mentor. That's the ultimate promotion. Nothing to be concerned about.
Not the terms of the agreement.
Written terms? No. When you're dealing with Michael, you don't worry about terms. It's like working with gravity, okay? You don't worry about the terms of gravity. That's not up to us.
Well, some of it is. I mean, mass, velocity, we have...
Look, we're not talking about actual gravity, okay? We're talking about Michael Furtick, so just stop bringing up gravity.
I guess the thing that's surprising to me is that Michael Furtick could have chosen as a partner anyone. Anyone.
Michael's just so kind. He's always been so generous, so wonderful as a human being. I mean, look what he's doing for David.
David Cowan's a great venture capitalist. He's great, but anyone.
He's letting David be a partner in this firm. So generous. Amazed.
Let's talk about this partnership with David, a man who was by your side and some say co-piloted your ascendancy to the entrepreneurial stratosphere.
I hadn't realized anyone had ever said co-piloted.
Engineered, perhaps.
I've heard co-piloted.
Look, what I think David brings to the partnership is a steady presence. And by that I mean a reliable occupation of a proximate physical space.
So physically being there.
Well, exactly. So many other senior VCs are just physically somewhere else.
Well, you have to put in the time.
But it's not just that, David. It's also understanding keenly the value of that time. Don't sell yourself short. David has always understood very keenly how little he should be contributing at any given moment. And that's the foundation of our partnership. That's leadership.
David, what do you feel Michael brings to this partnership?
Everything else.
Has your relationship changed since you joined in this venture fund?
Oh, I think he'll probably say no. Not at all.
No, not at all. That's what I was going to say, yeah. Look, you know, I've been Michael's mentor since Reputation.com days. I was his board member then. Today, I'm still his mentor. What I've learned as a venture capitalist is that the most important thing that we can do is nothing. That it's really about the entrepreneurs, and we have to be in the background. We can't be taking credit. And yeah,
I'll
you
never
know,
forget the first day we met in your office. And you said that your dream was to mentor Buddha.
and now,
Fair to say, you were determined to reanimate your partnership with Michael at any cost.
no, not at any cost. I can't think of a price it wouldn't have been worth to pay. I mean, maybe if I'd known how it was all going to play on camera.
Then you would not have pursued this venture with Michael.
Oh, I'd have pursued this venture partnership with Michael. Just not with all of you here.